Hey everybody, what's up? This is Dwight here from Retro Crypto YouTube channel. It's December 24th. It is currently 1:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. And have I got a video for you guys? Look at the bubbles behind me. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? I want to do some technical analysis in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Definitely got to cover Supra. Where's that Super Army at, right? I want to talk about Pulsechain with Richard Hart. I want to do some technical analysis on ADA, Solana. Got some SUI, got some news articles I want to cover. Want to talk to you guys about crypto taxes just a little bit. I'm not an accountant, just want to go into what's going on there behind the scenes, a little bit behind the scenes, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. But before we get started, oh, one more thing. Also, I want to start going live. But I need something from you guys first, okay? This is what I need for you to do before I go start going live next week. I need you to go to my Twitter account, and I need you to follow me on Twitter. It's very important that you guys do that for me because that's also where you'll get notifications when I'm going live. Also, what I need for you to reason why I'm going live is recently I put out this poll on YouTube asking, do you prefer live or pre-recorded? 21 votes, and I appreciate each one of you that voted. And six out of those 21 votes, 62% wants me to go live, 38% pre-recorded. So it's time to start going live. You know what I mean? But things got to all be in place to go live. I really don't make anything at all from this. I should show you what I make from YouTube. It's dismal. Put like this: all the videos I've made this month and last month, and I haven't passed $30. Trust me, it's just a hobby. It's for fun. But I used to go live before I used to go live during at the edge of the previous bull run, and it was fun. But during the bear market, it was horrible, dismal, lonely. You know what I mean? So we're going to change up how we're doing things. So I'm going to start going live. But with all that said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and make this big headed guy a little smaller over here. There we go. And we're going to dive right into this. All right. Market is on fire. Oh my gosh. While I make this video, is probably gonna be out of date by the time you watch it, but it's awesome, and that's why I'm gonna start going live. But taking a quick peek at Bitcoin, we're at 99,296. We're at a market cap of $1.97 trillion with a 24 hour of 54, basically 55 billion. It is 55 billion. That is absolutely phenomenal, guys. I've watched this grow so much since 2017. And like I said before in the previous video, it is awesome taking part in history. All right. Okay. Now, oh yeah, I forgot to say it. Please hit the like buttons. The other part is likes. I must get as many likes as possible to get attention from YouTube's algorithm. And I need you guys to subscribe so you're notified whenever I upload a live video. All right. Especially my super family. You guys need to all subscribe. And on top of that, I need you to leave comments. The more comments I get, the more traffic the channel gets. All right, let's keep it rolling. Sorry for being boring. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna close this out, and let's dive right into Bitcoin. All right, first thing I want to show you guys what this Bitcoin chart here is. This is the moving average, the quadruple moving average. So basically, it is the 20-day, the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day. And you're gonna notice the 20 days are purple, and we dipped under the 20-day moving average, but we're about to come back above it, and this is on the daily chart. So we're touching it right now. So that's pretty exciting stuff. But we're almost over it, but not quite yet. Now on the 50-day moving average, that is moving up also, and it is resting above the 50-day moving average, which is a good thing. 100 and the 200-day moving average, we're way above that. This is beautiful. But we did momentarily dip underneath the 20-day moving average, but that is being fixed. Now that's on the daily chart. Now if you look at the 4-hour chart, it's going to look a little differently, but I'm going to stick with the daily with this one this time around. All right, Bitcoin. This is the Fu Manchu. It's a free version of Market Cipher, open source that you can get on TradingView. Okay, now this one is pretty cool, guys. Behind it, I have the Ichimoku. Now, this is what I noticed. Now, Ichimoku predicts future action in the market based on previous movement, right? Now, let's look at this real quick. On the 4-hour chart, it is actually predicting Bitcoin to go bearish with Ichimoku. Ichimoku is usually right, but this time it's not getting it right. It is wrong. Now, on a daily chart, Ichimoku has Bitcoin remaining very bullish. But on a 4-hour chart, Ichimoku got this one wrong, I believe, guys. As you can see, it was predicting Bitcoin to be bearish for the next 4 days. But like I said, this one is nothing's perfect. Nothing has a crystal ball. But Ichimoku is right more than it's wrong, and that matters a lot also. All right. Now, you'll see right now that Bitcoin has also, along with the Fu Manchu, I have the RF buy and sell signals, which works great with it. I love it. All right. So right now, the RF buy and sell signal is definitely fired off with a buy for Bitcoin today on a 4-hour chart. That's a no-brainer. Duh. But there hasn't really been too much action in the middle. It's been a rough week, guys. It's been a bloody week. I feel like watching Bitcoin go up right now is like a gift from the gods. You know what I mean? It's a Christmas gift. It's a blessing because it's been painful. But right now, Bitcoin is on fire. According to the 4-hour chart, there is no weaknesses. The Fu Manchu B chart has us riding up this channel right here, and the channel has just begun, actually. The volume, which is the yellow right here, is off the hook. Momentum is that purplish blue. That's moving in the right direction. Cash flow is actually neutral Bitcoin right now, but it's still looking very healthy. Let's take a peek at the 2-hour chart just in case. 2-hour chart looks even better, honestly. The 2-hour chart has a change from previous trend, which was obviously a big sell-off. It was very painful. And we got a long signal there that complements this RF signal right here. So you have this little green dot, which is a long signal from the Fu Manchu, which complements the buy and sell RF buy and sell signal that I have working in place with it also. So Bitcoin's looking great, guys. The momentum is, look at this channel here. That is strong. There's some people that went long on it recently. Kudos to you. I'm done trading. I got my hands slapped, and I'm done. I'm sticking with my my style of I invest and I just sit back for the long haul. I tried trading. I lost like $2,500. It's not going to break my back, no, but I'm not happy about it. And it really came and caught me off guard, like it caught the rest of you off guard. So screw it. Sticking with what I know. All right. All right. Let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Let's see, Bitcoin right here. Now, right now, we're looking at this is on a 4-hour chart. So stochastic RSI, which is short term, off the hook. RSI is looking very good to our stochastic RSI is short term, right? Very bullish. Is actually overheated. RSI is not overheated, and it's looking very bullish. Pretty damn exciting for Bitcoin today. And the Bollinger Bands, obviously, we're going to be riding that top Bollinger Band up there. Look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart is on fire. Stochastic RSI is overheated. RSI is approaching overheated territory, and the volume's on fire. Now, if you look at the, what is this called again? The VRVP, the volume profiler right here, looks like we're going to hit a lot of volume resistance potentially at about 101,351. So right here, looks like there's going to be a serious volume spike coming up right there. And there's also going to be a significant point of resistance. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. All right. Actually, I don't even like saying that's going to be my point. Even that's what the chart's saying. I like that. No, there is a lot of volume. So the way the volume profiler works is whatever you show in the chart, it'll follow suit. So, but I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I see what it's saying, but I like drawing them. So what I say is our next point of serious resistance. I like doing it myself, guys. What can I say? I'm going to say it's 102,951. It's going to be a serious point of resistance, guys, and we have to see how that plays out. All right. Again, that's 102,951 for Bitcoin. All right. No, this screwed me up. Oh, no, it didn't. All right. Another thing I want to show you very quickly. This is like a super basic chart right here. But what I wanted to stress is we're getting higher lows, okay? The lows, even though they're painful, they're bloody, it's horrible, but they're higher lows, all right? Stay focused on the fact that we keep getting higher lows. Very important, very key that you realize that. All right, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum right here. Ethereum's looking good. We're just going to look at this with the Fu Manchu chart. We did fire off with an RF buy signal here. Change from previous trend, fired off on December 23rd. We are going the right direction. Bearish. Ichimoku is predicting it to actually be bullish, unlike Bitcoin in the next 4 days, which is kind of. Oh no, that's the 1 hour. Here, let's do the 4 hour. Ichimoku, sorry, follows. Let's restart this over. All right, so we did fire off with a buy signal on the 21st. Then we had a bearish continuation, but now it looks like there's a change to previous trend. Now it looks like we're picking back up the steam. We should, duh, it was up 2%, right? Now we're riding this channel with the Fu Manchu, very strong here. Volume is up. Cash flow is actually down for Ethereum right now. I wish Ethereum would just take off to the moon because we all know it's going to happen, but it's just dragging its feet. It's not even fun really to cover, but it is what it is, right? But there is a change from previous trend, and it's obviously bullish right now, guys. Ethereum is, yeah, it is what it is. Let's take a peek at the 2 hour chart just for the fun of it. 2 hour chart looks a lot stronger than the 4 hour chart, which it should. But yeah. And okay, the cash flow in the 2 hour chart is going slightly positive. It's just getting there. Yeah, it's about to catch up. All right, for my Supra family, all right? Like I said, every video is going to be covering Supra. So many of you guys join my channel because of Supra. So this is the least I could do for you. All right, Supra. Let's start this with the daily chart. Can't because Supra's so new still. So we're going to do the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart with Supra with the Fu Manchu has RF buy signal firing off, has a change from previous trend, a bullish continuation, a long signal, bullish, bullish. Supra is very bullish. Now, Ichimoku is predicting bearishness, but like I said, it's not 100%, and the market's acting a little wonky right now. May even be a little manipulation for all you know. Now, you got a long signal here. Actually, no, it's not. I'm wrong. There's a lot. Okay, for you guys that don't know, because I just said that, in the U.S., you wanted to claim your losses. So if you took a loss, it'll help offset your gains. So if you're taking significant losses on some stocks or crypto, it makes sense. It behooves you to harvest those losses to offset your gains. That's what I was doing this morning, actually. My wife's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm just doing what I got to do." All right. But I wasn't happy about it. But it's definitely part of the game. And you got your sell and buy back. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy. So make sure you do your own research. And every country is different. All right. U.S. is a pain in the butt with taxes, but I think most countries are a pain in the butt with taxes these days, unfortunately. All right, so back to Supra. So Supra is looking super bullish on a 4 hour chart. I actually brought some yesterday. It was a good move, and I've been dollar cost averaging into it. I have not dived into it. I just keep picking up some when it's a good deal. So I want you guys to consider doing that. It's riding this, had a long signal that fired off for the Fu Manchu on the 21st. We're riding out this channel, but it looks like this channel might be about to close out. And if it does, that would potentially signal, a little bit of a pullback. I'm not sure though, because things are so alive today. But you see how we got this long signal here? We're riding out that channel there. It really feels like we're approaching the end because the momentum is starting to swing around a little bit. The cash flow volume, which is all red, is going up in the right direction, but the volume is definitely down. So we have to keep an eye on that. Now let's look at this with the 2 hour chart. 2 hour chart looks up. No, 2 hour chart actually has a sell signal that fired off at 3 a.m. And you had a bearish continuation up here associated with it, but then we still got a bunch of bullish continuations. So we continue to be bullish. The momentum dropped back a little bit at that point. That's this bluish purple color here. The volume is neutral. Cash flow is improving, but down. Now on the 2 hour chart, starting later this evening, Christmas night, it's December 25th at 7 p.m. is predicting to pick up a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. Ichimoku is not 100%, but I love playing with it. Now, this never fails. All right, Supra. Now, I don't know if I know you guys remember this chart here. All right, first things first. This is the top. This is the low, right? And this is a Fibonacci retracement. The 61.8 is this little red, these green dots going across the screen here. All right. Now, the 61.8 is the sweet spot to buy. Well, we're above that right now. The sweet spot was at 0.036, and right now we're resting around 0.045. All right. So we're above the sweet spot to buy. So you want to keep that in mind. You may not want to pick up some today. You want to might want to wait for a better price, but nothing's guaranteed because right now, according to the Fu Manchu, is also looking kind of bullish with a buy signal. So you got to decide what you want to do there. Now, remember this trend line I drew? Well, guess what? We dropped underneath that trend line big time. Did we ever? It was kind of painful, but I took advantage and brought some more. Now, but we are back in the middle of these wedges here. These two trend lines I drew going horizontal, and we're back bouncing in between them again. So, like I said, it was very brutal. It was so painful from December 20th until I don't know today, and we're finally back above it. So, Supra is a long haul play, guys. You got to be patient. You want a dollar cost average. You want to pick up some every chance you get for a good price. But I do think that this project is, if it's not a Solana killer, it's going to be a serious Solana competitor. It's going to be a SUI competitor. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time to get the ecosystem online, to get the projects, and then to get adoption, and all that is key for Supra. And it's kind of exciting to be part of it early on. And I know the Super family's out there with me, so yeah. All right, let's keep going with the next one. All right, Supra with the volume profiler chart here, and Supra right now on the 4-hour chart. We want to do the 4 hours. I like 4 hour. It's a much healthier way of looking at it. I got to reload this, guys. I'm sorry. Supra is much more healthier to look at Supra with the 4-hour chart than the 2-hour chart, because the 4-hour chart is more long term. So we look at here, and we're riding that Bollinger Band. Very bullish right now for Supra, guys. So yeah, today may not be the day to buy any. RSI is off the hook. Stochastic RSI and RSI are both very bullish. Yeah, this is not the day to pick up Supra probably, guys. But use your best judgment. And it looks like we're gonna be hitting a where would the key resistance zone for this baby be? The key resistance zone for Supra, I love drawing it myself. Right about there at like 5.5 cents. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, Supra is on fire today, guys. Oh my gosh, up 10%. I didn't even pay attention to that. Supra is up 10%, which means my wallet's looking nice. So I'm loving it. All right, moving on from Supra, guys. Pulsechain. I love Pulsechain. If you don't know, Richard Hart, he had he has a, what is it called? The exact term. A red notice for him that was issued by Interpol. Now this red flag notice is for aggravated tax fraud and assault. And let's see, it's a little bit more here. Fraud, including affecting the financial interests of the European communities within the meeting of the blah 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 blah. Anyway, so this is like old news, but it still affected Pulsechain. I want to do some technical analysis. So basically, Richard Hart had a red flag filed by Interpol from Finland for aggravated assault and tax fraud. Now, after looking into this a little further, the tax fraud for Richard Hart, Finland, the maximum you can get is 4 years, a lot softer than the U.S. And the sorry, my wife just popped up the camera behind me, but it's the camera you can't see, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" People are annoying. But anyway, I was playing. So they that's already, like, it was kind of old news, but it made Pulsechain's value drop drastically. And I drew this chart. Let's make sure this is still accurate. This is acting up again. Yeah, it's accurate. All right, so Pulsechain actually did a significant drop. It was like Sunday when it was released, and it dropped by like 35%. But it's recovered up to 26% of what it lost, so that's not bad. Actually, it's more like 25. Let me get this right. 24% of what it pulled back, so it's cool. If you look over here, Pulsechain, right here, Pulsechain is in the middle of a significant. It did rebound, but it was already pulling back before Sunday, so we're in the middle of that sell, and Ichimoku has it very bullish. I mean, bearish. It's kind of disappointing looking at it. The Fu Manchu's chart down here is firing off with a buy signal. Cash flow is negative, but the volume is up. Starting to move up in the right direction. So we have to wait and see what it does. Let's take a peek at the 2-hour chart. Oh, this is driving me crazy. All right, let me pull this up here. All right. With the 2 hour chart, Pulsechain is not looking much better. So yeah. Well, actually, the 2 hour chart is looking better with a long right here, a buy long right here, and the volume is up. Cash flow is still down, but the momentum is moving. So actually, 2 hour chart looks a little bit better for Pulsechain, but I would not go out celebrating. All right, let's take a peek at Cardano. Cardano is with the Fu Manchu is looking quite good actually on the 2 hour. To start with the 4 hour. 4 hour is a change from previous trend, which is a bullish sign. Um, Very bullish sign for it right now. The Ichimoku is actually predicting bearishness, which is seems like it's across the board for everybody right now. So the market's actually a little hokey. Long signal has fired off right here on the 23rd, and we are riding that channel quite strong. The volume is up, cash flow is starting to move in the right direction, momentum is moving right direction. So it looks like Cardano's about to pick up, regain some of that territory it lost recently. But I think the whole market's kind of has that theme going. Um, Take a peek at XRP. Now, if you don't know, what is it? RLUSD coin. I believe that is the coin. If it's not, I apologize. It's the new stable coin by XRP. The XRP is just kind of doing some sideways trading right now, even in this period of volatility, which I think is a good thing personally. Everything's set for 4 hours. All right, so we have a change from previous trend, and I thought the previous trend was pretty stable compared to the rest of the market. For past recent days, me personally, even though Ichimoku is predicting to pull back, I'm predicting XRP to do some pretty a $10 XRP. I don't think is far fetched at all at this point, guys. Look at this. The Fu Manchu B is looking very bullish on the 4 hour chart for XRP. Very bullish actually. You got to change the previous trend. Previous trend there was a sell. Yeah, XRP is looking good, guys. XRP is looking very good with this chart here, but it's also looking very boring. Sometimes boring is good, especially in periods of volatility. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking it a lot. And if you understand anything about XRP, XRP was not designed for the average person. It was designed for big business. The stable coin, it all falls in line, guys. I'm excited. Make sure you do your research into it. All right, let's take a peek at Solana here. Solana, ooh, this is a 4 hour chart. Is it? Okay. All right. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Solana right now looks like it bottomed out at 176. Um Bottomed out on, we'll say, December 22nd. And since December 22nd, it's been regaining ground, change from previous trend, bullish continuation. Like everything else, Ichimoku is predicting to be bearish right now, and it is not. You got a long signal. We're riding through this channel here. Momentum is up. Volume is up. Cash flow is moving in the right direction. Solana needs your attention, guys. Um, I definitely foresee a $300 Solana easy. Maybe not that distant future. Maybe not that distant at all. Something to think about. And if you guys are still watching this video, I know you hit the like button. Please tell me you stopped to hit that like button and left a comment and subscribed. Thank you. All right, let's look at SUI real quick. SUI is always looking good, guys. SUI is going to be big, guys. SUI is going to be viciously big. I've done so well with SUI. I'm going to tap myself on the back. SUI has a change from previous trend that fired off on the 23rd and a long signal. And we're looking bullish. And on top of that, Ichimoku, unlike a lot of other projects, is predicting it to be bullish moving the next 4 days. SUI down here, we're riding out this long signal right here, a buy signal, riding that channel. The volume is down a little bit, but the momentum is up. Cash flow is moving in the right direction. SUI is looking like a very strong buy right now, in my opinion. All right, back to the news real quick here. U.S. crypto crackdown. U.S. files first criminal case. United States has filed its first ever criminal case, an evasion case focused entirely on cryptocurrency, signaling a tougher rules ahead for crypto investors. Recently, U.S. has sentenced Frank Richard Algan III, a Texas resident, to 2 years in prison for evading over $1 million in taxes from Bitcoin transactions. This is the country's first criminal tax evasion case focused entirely on cryptocurrency. Algren, an early Bitcoin investor, hid $3.7 million in profits between 2017 and 2019 by inflating purchases prices. Guys, pay your taxes. That's all I got to say. Pay your taxes. And even if you get confused, They can tell when somebody's trying to pay and when somebody's not even. Pay your taxes, all right? I mean, I don't want to see nobody go to jail, but I feel very like you're wrong. Yes, is the government greedy? It is what it is. Pay your freaking taxes. Follow the laws. I can't stress it enough. All right, guys. But that's my I understand that cryptocurrency was to become unbanked, but it wasn't necessarily created to be for you to circumvent all laws. All right, it's not going to work out for you, especially at this point when Trump goes into office. There's going to be a lot set in place. It's changing, guys. You got to pay your taxes. All right. All right. Cardano's Charles Hoskinson pushes for bipartisan crypto policy with Senator Fetterman. All right, here's an example. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson is working to build a bipartisan support for cryptocurrency regulation by engaging with Democratic senators, including Senator John Fetterman. His goal is to craft policies that taxes that align with the evolving landscape of digital assets to promote collaboration across political divides. Hoskinson has emphasized that cryptocurrency is not a partisan issue, but a global one. Taxes and policies, guys, it's all changing. I'm not going to read the whole article, but just supports what I was just saying. And last but not least, IRS battles investor over crypto staking taxes. Big impact ahead. The IRS insists crypto staking rewards are taxable income, challenging investor Joshua Jarrett's claim that they qualify as new property. I don't want to read the whole article, but you see where things are going, and it's going to be a lot of this year, a whole lot. I'm going to read this a little bit. IRS maintains that tokens earned for cryptocurrency staking are taxable income despite a previous legal settlement favoring investor Joshua Jarrett. Jarrett argues that staking rewards should be considered new property rather than immediate taxable income, challenging IRS stance fresh lawsuit. In this latest lawsuit, Jarrett seeks a refund of $3,293 in taxes paid on 8,876 Tezos tokens earned through staking. Anyway, yeah, the battles have begun. Taxes, pay your taxes. Just do it. Track your stuff. Use CoinTracker.io. I love that product. And you gotta pay taxes, guys. It is what it is. At least in the U.S. But like I said, it's international. Every country is different. But I guess that's it for this video. Remember, guys, join my Twitter account. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sorry. Follow me on Twitter. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and maybe go in the community vote if you don't want to have me going live or pre-record it, etc. And if you're interested, there's a little members link. Become a member. Help support the channel. Give me a little tip. All right, guys. But that's it for this video. Till next time. Peace out. Hit that like button.